I did a thing. I didn't think I was going to do a thing, but I did a thing. I ordered the new MacBook Pro M1, the M1 Pro, the one that's actually the Pro. It's the M1 Pro chip. I thought, I'm set. I've got a MacBook. I've also got an iPad, and I got my Mac Mini, and I'm good. In fact, I've been kind of redoing my desk here, and I'm doing some under the desk mounts because it's a standing desk. And then Apple had their event. Did you see the Apple event? Holy cow, it's better than a lot of TV shows I see. But when I really started looking at the not only just the specs, that it's faster, but then the things that they brought in, like now there's 3 Thunderbolt ports. They brought the card reader back. That is huge. And it's got an HDMI input, equally huge too, right? And it's got that MagSafe plug, which is better. Even the camera. Now it's a 1080p, so I got to stop ragging on people that are using their webcams, that are using their laptop, which if you are, that's okay, if that's all you got. When you look at the advancements there and the microphones, that'll remain to be seen if it's that good, and the speakers. I was telling my wife, I think this is your production studio. Now I'm still going to keep it hooked up to this right here because I like the bigger monitor when I'm editing, writing. I can keep different tabs open. And I was enjoying my Mac Mini that was just literally sitting on the desk. I still will be using a CalDigit hub because there's things like my internet that I hardwire my internet in. So I've still used a CalDigit for that. The new MacBook Pro M1 with so it's the MacBook Pro M1, but it's the MacBook Pro. So there's a Pro chip and a Max chip. And I ended up going with the 14-inch Pro, and I'll tell you why. It's like you're traveling with a studio. I can literally plug one of my cameras in via the HDMI, and I could live stream. I could record right there. You can record straight on QuickTime. I don't have to take a dongle with me everywhere, which is a pain in the dongle, if you know what I mean. Now you can just pop the card out of the camera, pop it in there. So why did I go with the 14 and not the 16? Somebody's already asked me that. Years ago, I had a MacBook 16-inch, and it's just too big. It's way too big. I like to be able to throw it in my backpack if I'm going somewhere. So I thought, the 14 is all I need. So that saves some money. And then I looked at the Pro versus the Max, and it's very tempting to upgrade and just go for it. And I thought, no, you know what? When you look at the specs, the Pro is really all I need. Now there's some trade-offs. I can only attach to 2 external monitors. I use one. But when you look at it, there was very little difference I felt in the 2 to justify several hundreds of dollars more. I did upgrade the RAM. I think I bumped it up to, 32? I would always recommend, always upgrade the RAM, just because you want as much RAM as possible. Now, I went with the minimum hard drive, which is a 1 terabyte drive, and I think it's like an SSD drive, which is what I've got on mine now, and I use an external drive for everything. Storage and drives are so cheap now. I personally, if you were asking me, I wouldn't pay any extra for more storage on your MacBook. Getting the 14 with all the extras, faster processor, more RAM, it's gonna double the RAM I've got. Woo! The Mac apps I use primarily, Compressor, some, Final Cut, they've all been modified for that. So, woo! Excited. So, I'm curious to know what you edit on and what you work on, and are you excited by the whole thing? I'll try and find the event or the link to it, and I'll put that down in the description. But, oh, man! Now I gotta go clear the credit card, gotta sell some stuff, but it's what you do. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.